like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team, we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
That's not good, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, kinda. Okay.
The Blue Devils ready to kick it away first.
Well, Biggs ain't been playing, so.
And he'll just take
Oh,
it
good
in.
God.
This drive will start at the 25. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. Malachi Tony had over 100 yards receiving out a touchdown in their victory last time out.
No thank you, he says.
Makes the quick grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head, in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He's got it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Keeps it himself. Keeps it. Turning it on. Pass to 6. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams. Makes the grab in their space. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Canes want to crank the tempo. Selling the fake. Out wide right, it's Brown. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off-play action on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Immediately fires to the middle. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the Duke Blue Devils offense, who will go to work for the first time in this
They gave this game to the Madden guys and said, "Here, have fun."
Nate Shepard. Both these teams love to keep it on the ground, and they have guys who can carry the load.
Well, I think the reason these two teams are in the top 25, the biggest reason, is because of these running backs. And these guys are electrifying. They can hurt you running it. They can hurt you catching it. They're one play away, David, from scoring a touchdown. You just hold your breath every single time these guys got the rock.
So advantage to the defense then, right? Because they practice against a great running back every day. You know, like you're used to seeing it. You're used to greatness. And to play another great running back, interested to watch which defense can adjust, which guy makes the most plays, and which guy gets bragging rights.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job.
So one of the guys on my offensive line, his helmet is white. The rest of my helmets are blue. Could that be like a concussion cap thing?
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game. And
like it doesn't have the Duke logo on it or nothing. I think it might be one of them concussion caps.
And stop the bleeding.
They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff to the single back. There he goes. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first.
Dude, if you want to not share your screen, Sean, and see if that helps. It actually might help. It might help, though. I don't know.
Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running. Down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal.
How does my ass look, he said.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are coming, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoffs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Duke. A pick 6.
Late hit.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Yeah, that's the only way they catch in this game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Even if they don't need to jump, they could be wide open, running down the field, stride for stride. Yep, happens all the time.
He'll bring it out. It's Wingo. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Knocked down immediately. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's coming down the right side. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You've got to continue to be aggressive.
The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. Quick give. It's Vaughn. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. 3rd and long coming up. Hand it to the back. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Hurricanes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the option. Keeps it on the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Touchdown, Miami! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. An 84-yard drive there. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Left side, it's Nicholas. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, it's not great.
Second and short. Right side, it's Nicholas. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Out wide left, it's Nicholas. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking to throw again. Going downfield for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.
No, they don't do that in this game. They don't, bro. Like, smart football plays? Nah, we don't do that in this game.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Drops back on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
From the gun, it's Shepard. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Here's Mensah to throw. Looking down the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
And the Canes will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Making the adjustment. Fresh set of downs going up top. He unleashes a long one. He's got it along the sideline. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good.
He can make a 52, or I just got to get it straight again.
Is good, but more would have been better. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Northwestern Wildcats.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Yeah, that's why I'm having more fun playing the coaching league.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Rush is on. Out wide right, it's Campbell. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches
Didn't know there was
the
such
number
a
of
place.
appearances he had in that win last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24.
I legit didn't know there was such a place.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Follows his blocks. It's Fletcher. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Mensah makes the grab. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out there trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know
being a bitch ass nigga.
They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this
So he's from the state of Louisiana, and the city is Iowa.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
So he's from Louisiana, which would make sense because you're in Tulane and you're from Louisiana.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Left side, it's Nicholas. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
All over him immediately.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took
what
a
piece
hit
of
as he
shit.
threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Being ignorant as fuck.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The opening play of this drive comes from the 11.
Yeah, he's got something
Running
coming.
inside, it's Fletcher. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day.
You don't know me.
Nowhere to run.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking
No,
about
no, no.
throwing
No,
it.
you misunderstand what I'm
You're
saying.
trailing by a lot.
He don't
You
know
gotta
me.
get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
I know, but he don't know me.
Throwing Mensah. They'll run the screen.
And he can be like,
About
oh,
5 yards short of the line to gain.
As much as I hate to admit it, bro, I go through the same shit with Sarah's baby daddy, the oldest one.
On the return. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now
Good
we
man.
have
So
one
you did the
period
right
to
thing,
play.
brother.
This was a huge matchup coming into the week. Really didn't expect it to be
I'm
put
sure it
away
is, 'cause it's
quite
getting me
so
hyped up,
soon.
bro.
And you have to wonder, as we look at the scoreboard, the impact this will have on the rankings.
Yeah.
One
Means you
more
really care
period
about
to
it,
go
bro.
To see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
That, I mean, he's just being ignorant, fucking.
So first down, we'll open up the final period. And he's brought down after a short
Hey,
game.
he's smart though. He don't say shit about me.
First
'Cause
down defense.
There's
Great job
baby
being
daddy went to high
physical,
school with
understanding
me.
the chances of run are high. They come up, they
Right.
get the back on the ground, forcing a
He
second
don't-
down and long
he
situation.
stays pretty calm now. Once he figured out I knew who he was.
Caught in the backfield. It's Campbell. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Oh yeah.
And I think great offense.
Well, and he's probably gonna like, oh, he's gonna beat me up and blah. He's gonna use it against him or whatever. Never mind the fact that you have documentation that he's the aggressor.
Man, it's good versus zone. Nice
Dumb
route,
son of a bitch.
Nice catch by the running back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance.
I think you're more upset that he made the kid cry like
Great
that.
job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding the state.
Your whole demeanor changed when you brought that up. I could hear it in your voice.
We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Like, just because you're mad at the baby mama don't mean you should hurt the kid like that.
Out wide left, it's Campbell.
You know,
That's not quite
that's
going to be
retarded.
enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snaps it, and he has to have it.
Bad throw, Dale.
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration.
I don't know why I threw that.
Didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Sells to run, looking to pass. Left side is Pringle.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
I've played this Miami game like 10 times, bro.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Complete.
Jeez.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
They're trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter. Their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Jesus.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And he's just been he was just fucking with you guys all night.
Here on second down.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to.
Right. Well, and they call it liquid courage for that reason, bro.
So that time, they send the blitz.
You know what I'm
They're not even
saying?
giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Grab
too,
near
man.
the marker. It's Lofton. He's out of bounds.
Yes, sir.
But not before
Stay out of trouble,
picking up
brother.
enough for the first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively
man.
that you may have 2 more possessions in this game.
That's
You can
true.
still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the Canes are flying down the field. Trying to get the corner. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not gonna get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Quick handoff. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Cuts it upfield. It's Campbell. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. To the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pulls it, trying to get the corner.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers, and that lead